Good morning, my friends. How is everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a great day. It is Take 5 day. Let me pull myself up here so I can get myself shared to the fun places and all that kind of stuff. Share. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't have an option for sharing there. Share to a group. There we go. Let's share to Take 5. Right there we go. So, got myself shared over to Take 5. Exciting, exciting. So, how is everybody doing today? It is Tuesday morning, which is awesome, right? At least it's not Monday. Right? I just got off work a little bit ago, ran through the shower, jumped on here, just want to make sure. Yes, I am in my spot. There we go. All right, so ladies, today is Tuesday. What we're going to start doing is on Tuesdays, we are going to start doing, not every Tuesday, but about once a month, we are going to be doing dupes on Tuesday. Hacks, dupes, that kind of thing. Stuff to, that you might see online somewhere or something that you might want to, check out or make gosh, words are hard this morning. They're not making sense. Things that you want to, you might see that you want to make yourself, maybe at a cheaper price, or even just because you want to make it yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just want to do the stuff ourselves. So anyway, so here we go. Now, what's going to be a little bit different about today is the fact that we are doing this event with Take 5, but what's going to be fun about it is we are kind of doing not back to back to people. We're going to hit in the morning, midday, and then evening. So I'm in the morning, and then Miss Mary from the Painted Peach will be coming on around 1 o'clock, and then Miss Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, and also Nicole from Sparkle Junkies. Nicole Pro Sparkle Junkies, she will be jumping on later this evening too. So it's going to be like a very laid back thing, but scheduled. Where, maybe we could hit people at all different times. So, hello, Mary, how are you? So, this is what I'm going to do. Now, you guys, I've seen this, and I was like, there is no way somebody would pay this price. But, you never know. So, here's what I found that I'm going to do today. We've got these beautiful farmhouse windows, and when you guys look at the price of those, that's for 2 of them. Wow. Wow. So we're going to make them ourselves. Now, it looks like these are made out of furring strips, which I don't have any furring strips. But what I do have, because, we're trying to use up our craft supplies and things like that. Thank you, Mary, for sprinkling me out. Is I have these paint sticks. Okay, this, there it is. This is a normal size paint stick, and then you have the big, huge gallon size paint sticks. These are, hey, Ralph, how you doing? These are 9-inch paint sticks, okay? They're smaller, little bit better quality of wood, to use. They're to use in like your quart, your quart paints and things like that. They're a little bit smaller. So anyway, I have these from a project that I did a couple years ago, and I have a ton of them left. And I thought, you know what? That's what we're going to use rather than trying to use something different, The other thing I thought might be fun, I'm going to make 2 of them. The other thing that I thought might be kind of fun is I have this beautiful paper from Decoupage Central. And I thought it might even be fun to possibly put those in the background in between the windows. I don't know. We'll see as we get it opened up. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glass glass thing here. And you see I kind of laid one out here on how we want to do it. Now I'm going to show you guys that I've got stuff all over this thing. Oops. I'm going to knock that off. It's just glue and that's paint. You guys, I need to wash my thing off here, but we're going to make a mess with it anyway. If you notice on the picture here, they did double pieces on the sides and the top and the bottom, and then single in the middle. I don't know if we do double pieces or not, because when I was laying it out, I kind of liked how it looked more so with just one at the top and the bottom, but to use the doubles on the sides. So basically we need 2 for the top, 2 for the bottom, 2 for each side, right? And then the 2 middle pieces. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them per window. Now, like I said, I might not use all of them. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tape these together so that we can paint them all at once. And then I'll paint the sides when I pull them off of there. But I can at least get the front coat on and flip it over and do the back coat, and then we'll do the sides as we go. Okay, this just kind of makes it a little bit easier to paint these rather than to sit and hold them individually. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So if I want to do 2 windows, and I've got 2, I need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there we go. So we'll make another batch of them real quick right here. Now, like I said, we'll have to come in and do the sides and things like that. So, but it's going to be easy peasy. But I feel like whenever I do paint sticks that I'm doing like a surface like this, it's a little bit easier when I tape them together like this. Hey, Miss Jeannie, you're up early, girl. You're up super early. Look, I missed that one. Need to make sure I got long enough tape off. So, I don't know if you guys watched the other night when in take 5 we did a craft and chat. Did you guys watch that the other night? Well, here is what my project ended up working out as. Got this nice glass for the mermaid tail, and then we put resin over the top. I think getting back to your routine. Yeah. Oh, you're in Missouri Central Time. Okay, so it's not quite as big of a deal. It's not 3 hours. It's only like 1 hour difference. So that was a lot of fun. And what that was a promo for our 5-star VIP group. Our 5-star VIP group, we got 3 of us in there. You can sign up to just be a member of the group, or you can also sign up to be a member that gets a kit. There's 2 different price sets there. And we will be doing 1 kit a month in there. Plus you'll get some extras in the kit pieces that we'll probably do, throughout the whole entire month. So I'm on live in the VIP group this coming Thursday. And I've got a real fun thing to do for that. So something to think about. That's a lot of fun, and we do a lot of fun, neat things. Hey, Jimmy Lou, how are you doing, girl? How you doing? Thank you, Jeannie. That was quite the live, was it not? Okay, you guys, I want this to look beat up, okay? So why not beat it up a little bit? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the pokey end, and we're gonna make some dents on these boards. Not a whole bunch, but just to kind of beat it up a little bit. Now I'm using the pokey end. All right, I'm also going to use, I'm going to use this side too. I'm going to kind of turn it and hit it other directions. I thought that would work that way, but it doesn't. It just kind of hits it on there. But anyway, you guys get the idea. We're just kind of beating it up. Could get a hammer out and do something, hit it with a hammer and stuff like that too. But since my husband's not in bed yet, I'm going to do this real quick here on both of these. Just to do something a little bit different. Now, this would be a very cute project to do. We could also probably hit it with, let me see what these do. That's a little bit different of a shape. Just whatever you have. You're just kind of beating it up a little. Okay. I just want it to look like, you know, we've had it for a minute, you know, since we aren't going to use the furring strips. Furring strips are wood that came off the end of like some of the more, you know, cuter, neater, nicer wood and stuff like that. They use them a lot to put, you know, as spacers between boards and stuff and things like that. So anyway, but they're rough sawn. They're not finished. They're not sanded and beautiful like that. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to use Valspar antiquing glaze. Do I want to make one white and one black? Do I want to do, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what I want to do for sure. So let's start out putting the glaze on. How does that sound? Hi, Tina. Oh, maybe we will, because I'm sweating really bad. Let me see if I've got my twisted thing. I know I do somewhere, unless I took it out and laid it down, which would not surprise me at all. It's usually, yeah, there it is. It's right there. There we go. Put my drawer back. I still have not moved this little chest closer to the outside, so I quit pulling the drawers out. I tend to pull my drawers all the way out. What is my inspiration? Hold on 2 seconds. Let me see if I can get this open. There it went. Okay, my inspiration is this right here. Okay, I found these on Pinterest, and I looked at them, I thought, oh, those are cute. This would be cute to make. And then I looked at the price. Okay, so this is my inspiration. They're not going to be exact. And I even talked about possibly putting in each one of the little windows some of this pretty decoupage paper. But we'll see. We'll see what we got going on. So if you just happen on here, I was telling everybody today's event is a little different than normal. What we are doing, we are going to hit you in the morning, a midday, and then an event in the evening. So I am live now, and then Mary will be live about 1 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Brenda. You're so sweet. 1 o'clock, and then Jeannie and Nicole will be on in the evening. So lots of fun inspiration's going to happen today. So I'm going to put this on here. And I'm not even sure, you can hardly see where I banged it up a little bit, but that's okay. We can do something a little different if we need to. So I'm going to do this one with the antiquing glaze, and then we'll probably do some color over the top. Another color with it, maybe some white or some brown or something like that. But see how pretty? I love this. I love this Valspar antiquing glaze. Absolutely love it. Now, what I'm going to do is I don't really need to do the outside edge, but I do want to do the sides. So here's how I'm going to do those. I'm going to get some glaze out of here like this, and I'm just going to bend this over to do my sides right there like that. Okay, and get my sides and get down in the little finger divots, you know, because we don't want raw wood sticking up. You know, it'll jump out at us. If we do, if you can get it in there. If you can't get it perfect, it's okay. Nothing has to be perfect, remember? That's what we say around here. Nothing has to be perfect. Just do your own thing, right? You don't have to have perfection. So I'm just going to go along here like this. Right there. So what's everybody got planned for today? Anything exciting? I know there's some storms that we're heading through. I think the Oklahoma area, and probably some other areas, I saw some people talking about today. I hope that if you are in the line of that storm, that everything's good and all that. Now look, I did this so I wouldn't get my hands quite so dirty. My hands are filthy. I don't know. I thought this would save me a little bit. A lot of times it does, but in this instance right here, of course I'm being a slob and I'm getting it all over my hands, but that's okay. I don't care. It's what good old soap and water's for, right? Right? Just don't get it on your clothes, right? Is that right? Okay, I'm going to hit these ends here. They don't have to be perfect. We can always touch up when we're completely done. Just kind of hitting them. Okay, so that'll make a pretty, like, you know, just kind of a wood-toned one. Okay. You are safe. Oh, good, good. Good, good, good. Jeannie had a storm last night, but no tornado. Thank goodness. I hate tornadoes. We're in that line that we don't get them, nothing like Kansas and Oklahoma and those places. But we do, we are in a line where we get tornadoes in our area too. Being Indiana is so not as flat as some places, but it's pretty flat too. Let me see. You guys, I lost my papers again. Let's just rip a piece of this. I pulled out this piece of this box that I saved. Because if we're going to do the decoupage papers, I'm going to use that as backing. No reason to use a piece of wood. If you have wood, use wood. But we'll just use cardstock, so it's not a big deal. This one we're going to do white, and we'll kind of make it a little bit crazy. You know, a little antique-y too, but our main color will be white. So I'm just going to kind of go over this. Now I have this glass mat down here, and it does not matter if I get paint all over it, glue on it, it comes right off. So I'm not worried about getting it on there. So I did buy a big piece of glass to put on my table because I'm going to stain my table. You guys, I'm telling you what, I just haven't had time. Feels like there's always something else going on, more important. You know, we're in the middle of softball season with my youngest granddaughter that lives here. So that's an every night occurrence. Friends, things like that. My good friend, his wife passed away this past week. And so we've had, you know, things going on. Yesterday we went to her viewing and all that kind of stuff. So life, just life in general. Everybody's busy. Everybody has their things. I have a kitchen that's torn completely apart. It's a mess down there. We're getting new countertops, and I'm going to be putting new tile up for the backsplash. So we had to take the old tile off. And, of course, that tears up your drywall and all that. So we had to put new drywall up. So we have a mess down there. I'm thinking that our countertops will probably be in this week. But we probably won't have them come out, not this Friday, but the following Friday. With us working thirds, it's a little bit easier if we have them come on a Friday, because we can get off work and either take a little nap if they're not coming till the afternoon, or, you know, stay awake because, you know, in the automotive industry, I'm sure you guys have all seen the news. Everything's slow this time of year. Last year, we were on critical status, and I was having to work 7 days a week, 12-hour days. And now this time of year, this year, because it's an election year, most of the time that's why, there's a threat of layoff. Now, they are laying off production, but they're not letting skilled trades go out. So Just always something going on. Something. Okay, now you can't really see where I bead on this very much. Now you'll probably be able to see it because I'll probably do the antiquing glaze over the top real light. Now see how I just slopped that on there? It doesn't matter because we want that choppy look. This would be perfect, Miss Mary, if you would do something like this with doing the crackle. Mary loves to do the crackle look, and that would be really cool with this. Now I'm going to pull that off and set it over there because it was kind of stuck. We're going to grab the dryer and dry this a little bit. And I thought about getting the crackle paint out, but I didn't. Well, hello from Norway. That's a far, far, far away. Hey, Debbie, how are you doing, hon? Good. I'm glad we've got some people jumping on this morning. I used to always like to go live when I got off work, you know, early in the morning. I don't know. I just think it's kind of fun, you know, to start your day because you can be getting ready, but yet you can see the little beat up marks I made on that one. But you know, get ready with me in the morning while you're getting ready for work or whatever. You can listen or sit down and drink your coffee or whatever it is you do. Now, because I want this to kind of match that, but not really, you know what I mean? That kind of look. I'm going to grab this back out of this baggie here, and I'm just going to kind of put some over the top of that, okay? See, I'm just kind of dinging up that white. I'm not soaking it or anything like that. I'm just dinging it up. Okay, I like that look. Now, the same thing with this set here. I'm going to get my chippy brush out. We're going to put a little bit of white paint on there. Not very much. And we're going to hit these with some white just to kind of, you know, they go together but they don't go together type of look. You know, and like I said, I kept keeping them together because I find it a little bit easier than when you glue them and trying to get into the little area when you're doing stuff like this with your paintbrush and things like that. So that's why I left them together. But also on the same token of that, make sure that you're hitting every single one of them, because what might look good when they're taped together like this and then you've missed one whole one, you know. Not that I would ever do anything like that, you know. So now here's what we've got. We've got our pieces to make our little window right there. I know I wasn't, you know, I just wasn't able to make it to Jasper. I had every intention on going, but we just had some things happen around here and I just wasn't able to go. So I'm going to start with the white one right here. Okay, so I'm going to pop this off. Now, are we going to paint the back? Yeah, we'll probably paint the back when after I get it all put together, because a lot of it might not show, especially if we put the papers on there. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Now, our little fingerprint things there, okay, if I put those together, it makes a pretty big hole. But if I make sure, yes, life gets very messy. If I do them opposite, the hole's not quite so noticeable. Okay, so I'm going to lay it out and then we'll probably flip it over to glue it. Okay, so I'm going to have my two. I had decided I wanted to do two on the top, one on each side. I'm pretty sure this is how we want to do it. And then two on the bottom. Okay, so we have these two together and we'll be gluing this one in the middle. I'm doing it backwards. Boop-a-doo. Let's do this again. Yes, this is how we want to do it. You guys, I'm having a moment here, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll put this on top of here. We'll wonder sometimes. Now look, I'm going to line it kind of up on my little grid mark there so that I think I'm semi-straight. I might not be perfectly straight, but I'm going to be closer than if I just kind of eyeball it. Okay, and I'm going to put those up there like that, and I'll lay that out so those are lined up there. And we're going to go here and here. Okay, like that. And then this piece needs to be in the middle of those two. Jiminy Christmas, Christy. Let's just be all over the place. Here we go again. So like here and here. And then this one will go on top here. So that makes our little window. See that? See that? See that? Boop-a-doo. Okay. Now I'm just going to jump up and grab my stick fast. I'm just going to use my stick fast to glue this together. Okay. Ooh, my puppy's down there. I don't want to move my chair on her. So let's just start right here. Now I'm going to line this up, like I said, with the squares on my table here. Right like that. And it is going to end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. So this one needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs to be right around 4.5 to be perfectly in the center. Okay? Does it need to be perfectly in the center? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So if it's not, don't make a big deal about it. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some, I'm just going to put the glue. I'm going to put some here and here and there. Now you can use hot glue. You don't have to use stick fast glue. You could use wood glue. You could use E6000. Whatever you have, use what you have, okay? You don't have to go buy special glue to do any type of projects or anything like that, okay? So now we're putting 2 down there. So I'm just going to put some glue here. Here, I will tell you this, if you do use hot glue and you're going to put it like on your front door or someplace where the sun comes in real super bright, it could reactivate the hot glue and make your glue not stick very well. So if you do that, you should add some E6000 or something along with it so that it stays. It's 2:30 in the afternoon in Norway. That is so fascinating to me. So fascinating to me. Wow. 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, is it Tuesday? So it's Tuesday, probably Tuesday. That makes sense. At 2:30 in the afternoon. Is that correct? Because it's Tuesday, 8 a.m. Well, 8:28 here. So I had my cousin for work went to New Zealand and lived in New Zealand for a couple years. Always just fascinated me how it was. Yes. Okay. So it always fascinated me because they were like ahead of us, a day ahead of us. I think it seemed like, or 12 hours. I can't remember exact. I don't want to say and then be wrong. But, you know, he was ahead of us because, of course, I had to do the, you know, if you guys follow me, you know I like dad jokes and corny things. And, you know, it's like, well, what's going to happen tomorrow? You know, what's the weather look like for tomorrow? Because he was already done today. I'm weird, I know. I'm a little bit off. That's okay. My husband's always going, you are a bit strange. And I always tell him, it's like, well, you married me, right? You know, my family's stuck with me, but you married me. Okay, so that one's going to go about in the center right there. That looks about right. I'm just going to go here, here. This glue, this bottle's about gone. Don't worry, I've got about 3 more bottles over there. So, right there. This is cute. I think this is a cute little window. Now we could change things. We could make them all different sizes. Like I said, if we used a normal size paint stick, you know, obviously it would be a lot bigger. We could cut these down and make them smaller or whatever. But look at that. Isn't that, oh, well, let's make sure our glue is stuck first. Let me hold that for a minute. My paint might be still a little bit wet there. Let me hold that for a minute. But here's what it looks like on here. Pretty darn close, isn't it? We'll put some jute up at the top for the hanger. And we'll make the other one and we'll put our hanger on and we'll decide if we want to that was my granddaughter. If we want to put these, see, this is what I thought. I thought these would be very pretty kind of behind there. See that? I don't know. I don't know if it'll take away from it or, you know, some of them, maybe we turn it this way. Yeah, I might do it. If I do it, I'm going to do it this direction. And we'll hang it as a window like this. This almost looks like these are shutters, doesn't it? So that it doesn't take so much because these pictures are long ways. I think it would be pretty. So I think we may end up doing that. But let's go ahead, and I have 2 extra boards because we didn't end up doing the 2 the other way. So that's okay though. I'm sure we'll find something to use those on later on. Okay, so let's glue these together real quick. Actually, what I'm going to do is these feel really wet compared to the white ones. I'm going to kind of dry them just a little bit. And we have Tuesday 3:30 at wow. Words of you and your husband to a T. Yep, you married into this goofiness. So, you guys, I went and had some moles. Went to the dermatologist, moles looked at and burn off and stuff. And I've got one right here at the top of my belly. And man, oh man, my bra catches it. And I'll be just doing nothing, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it gets me. It gets me and it hurts. It hurts. Okay, so we'll put one there, and which is something that's very smart to do, you guys. Make sure that you are going to the dermatologist and having yourself, you know, it's almost just as important as, you know, going to and getting, you know, like your mammograms and things like that. You know, you need to go and do stuff and have, you know, if you have moles or anything like that, have them looked at, because, you know, you don't want to let something go too long, because that isn't good. I'm going to start down here. You know, skin cancer is, you know, something, you know, we didn't think a whole lot about when, you know, my generation didn't think a lot about when we were kids and stuff, and even our kids, you know. We didn't think about it the way that people think about it today, and you let something go and then it's too late. So it's always important to go. I go once a year. I'm very, my family is a moly family. That sounds weird, but we have lots of moles, and I've had some that were cancerous cut out and stuff. So I try to go every year, especially when I have a weird one. So, something that everyone should do. Everyone should do, right? Good morning, Lucille. How are you, girl? Got lots of friends on this morning. It was supposed to start raining about 8 o'clock this morning. Yesterday, the last time that I looked at the weather, but it is not raining. The sun is shining out there. I mean, it doesn't look real bright, but the sun is shining right now. Because I think these are going to just be cute. I want everybody to make one, and make sure that you post it in Take 5 so that we can see what they look like, because this is super easy, super fun, especially if you like the farmhouse look. These would be cute to get if you had just a small little wreath. You know how they do the shutter and put the wreath with the ribbon? This would be absolutely adorable to do that with too. So, you know, if you decide to do something like that, I would love to see pictures of them. Still trying to, still debating here whether to do the decoupage central, rice papers in the middle. I think they would be kind of cute. We'll see, we'll see. Now, if I was smart, what I would have done is I would have gone ahead and had my jute out, and I could have put my jute, oh, I did that again, put my jute in between the boards and smashed it kind of in there, if you had the smaller jute. But we can put it on the back too. Now look, because I picked that up, and I put it back on crooked, super crooked. So I need to adjust that. I need to probably put a little more glue, since I smushed it and then it was in the wrong spot. But you guys, Take 5, if you don't belong to the Take 5 group, the Take 5 group is a free group. We do lives on Wednesdays and Fridays, and now we're going to start doing about once a month, the Tuesdays. We're not doing an event like normal. Oh, well, thank you, Kathleen. I know, I thought about the chicken wire too. And you know what? I'll look real quick, because I thought I had a roll of ribbon that was chicken wire, and I was going to look before I went live and I forgot. But yes, that would be awesome too. But today what we're doing is a little different. I'm live at 8. Mary will be live at 1. And then we'll have Jeannie and Nicole live this evening. So we're hitting you in the morning, in the afternoon, and the evening. Guys, if you'll hold on 2 seconds, let me look. And yes, I have pajama pants on, but it's my bedtime. So, and look at that. It was right on top. Boy, I had to look hard for that, didn't I? See, that would be awesome too. I would need my staple gun, but let's see what it'll look like. And if this is wide enough to fit in there. Because I just happen to have, you know, just this piece here. Now I can swoosh it out and make it a little bit wider. Okay, but yes, most definitely could put, you know, if we attached this chicken wire on the back, that would be, excuse me, you guys, that would be absolutely adorable. But I don't have, my staple gun. I was looking over there. I might have, hold on a minute, because it's wire. See, that would be awesome too. See, if you put the chicken wire in between there, that would be really cute too. But I know I don't have my stapler up here. Hi, Jeanette. It's hazy in Muncie. It kind of looks sunny to me, but that blind is kind of pulled down, so it might be hazy here too. Okay, so if I did take my chicken wire, now you guys look, not cute. You got your 2 little windows right here. This was my inspiration right there. I don't know how much I paid for these, but if you made them out of regular paint sticks, I think I paid, gosh, it's been about 3 years ago since I bought that big package of those. I probably bought 100 of them. I'm going to guess for $10 to $20. I don't know that for a fact. I would have to look, and I didn't look. But paint sticks, you can buy a package of paint sticks for $1. maybe even $2. And it took 8 of them, so you'd need 2 packages of them. So even at $2, you've got $4, and then the cost of your jute and paint. So you don't even have $5 in that. And this was selling for 90 bucks. And that's on sale from $179. So now, you guys are going, where in the world did you see that? I seen it on Pinterest. Okay, so I didn't go and check out the website. I thought I had, when I printed that off, I thought it was on the bottom, but it wasn't. I didn't get it cut on there. So what we kind of need to do if we want to do the decoupage central pages here is, and we'll try it and see, but I need to know what size my cardboard needs to be. Okay, so I need to be, for each one of them, I need to be at least 3 inches. So we'll probably go about 3.5 inches wide. Okay, and we'll go about 4 inches long. Okay, so I'm going to sit those right over there, and I'm going to grab my cardboard here, my mac and cheese thing here, and I'm going to stand up again and grab a paper cutter right here, and we are going to, this is perforated along here, so I'm just going to pull it off. And we're not going to use that one because it's got that glue on there. So let's use the smoothest ones. Pull this off again. Just like that. Okay. So now, well, it's perforated there too. Might as well just tear it, I guess. Because you're not going to see it. Now, probably what I would do is, you know, we're going to have this on the back of our window, and it's going to look like that. What I would do is I would probably take, now see, I could just take this whole piece and put on here, but then I'd have to make sure my decoupage papers are actually in the windows. But I think I could do that. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just lay this on here, and I can mark where each window is instead of, we'll just cut the piece of this off. Okay, so we're going to cut it about right here. See my measurements right there? All right, so I'm just going to cut it off about right there. Okay. And then see, I can just glue that right on the back. But what I was saying was, you know, if I don't want people to see what that is, what I need to do is I can put brown paper over the top of that. Or I could even do, I could paint it, you know, make it very simple and just paint it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the other one so that we've got them done and ready the size that we're going to need. Okay, now it's not perforated there. And yes, I am just throwing them on the floor. I'll pick it up here in a little bit. So I want to come clear over to this fold right here, just like that. Okay, now I've got my straight edge here. They're the same size. So that one's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Now let's get this out of the way. Okay, so now what I can do is I can take this, decide exactly how I want to put this on here, which is probably in this shape right here, evenly distributed right there. And what I'll do is I'll just take a pencil, and I'm just going to put a line at the top, one over here on the side somewhere. Okay. I can erase this line, I can decoupage over this line, whatever. But this will give me my areas to put my little papers in. See that? I think that'll be cute. If it doesn't work out, what's the worst that can happen? I ruined the decoupage central paper. If I ruin the decoupage central paper, I'll order some more. Okay? I ruined the cardboard, I throw it in the trash. If I need to make another one of these, I'll make another one of these. So we're just going to go for it. Now, I want to look at this because I love the little cabinets here and this window. Okay? Actually, I love everything on here. But I want to make sure that I'm not overdoing on one. So I think what I want to do is these top three, and then maybe this flower. And then I could do, yeah, I think that's what I'll do on this one. So we're going to go ahead and just put some water on here like this. And we're going to get these three off right there. And I'm going to split this down the middle here like this. I like to tear my rice papers because I like that kind of not perfect look. If you want to use a paper cutter and cut it exact, you do that. You do you on this kind of stuff, you know. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm just going to go along there. And there's some white up here, and this is kind of a light blue. I'm just going to go right along there and get those edges off. Right there like that. Okay. So now I have this pretty little flower to glue on there. Now let's go right along here. Like this. Okay. And then we'll go across the top here, get that little white edge off. And you notice I'm kind of a little bit sloppy. I'm not doing a straight, perfectly straight line. I'm just kind of getting that on there. Just like that. Oops. Yeah, it looks like you guys had a really good time at the Indiana meet and greet. A lot of fun people there. A lot of laughter, a lot of fellowship. It looked like it was a lot of fun. And I'm really sorry I missed it. I have all these little flyers and goodie bags that I made up. But, you know, life happens, I guess. There, like that. But so, okay, so now I have 4 pictures here, I think. All right, so now I can decide how I want to put these on here. You know, what order I might want to put them on here. I'm thinking I want the pie and the pie stand there. And we'll do these 2 flowers right there. This is going to be so cool, you guys. Let me grab my glue. I like to use the Decoupage Central, the Pentart. Decoupage Central has this, the Pentart Decoupage and Varnish glue right there. I know. That's what my husband said. He goes, wasn't I supposed to meet your friend that does the Jeep stuff that made me that Jeep thing? Her husband. I said, yeah. I was like, we're so disappointed. I don't know. But we just felt like it was more important to be supportive, so that's what we did. So I'm just gluing this on here. Now I want to make sure that I'm semi in the center of my lines, because what is outside of my lines is going to be, you know, behind the wood. So make sure you're kind of lining up with where you drew your pencil marks. You know, you don't want it all off to one side. You don't want it crooked, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, Nicole and I planned to buy some glitter for me, so I'm gonna have to order some now. So fun. A lot of fun. Alrighty, here we go. This kind of looks kind of a little bit crazy because I'm putting it on a macaroni and cheese box, but I think as long as I drew my lines good, I think we'll be good. Like I said, if not, and I'm over this way too far, I can tell already. Like I said, if not, I'll have to order some more paper, and I'll have to eat some more mac and cheese. The girls love these little microwave mac and cheese things. I don't like them. I think they're yucky. Do you guys like them? The little cup thing of mac and cheese. I don't like it. I just like, it's not my thing. But they love them. I think they love them for the convenience, you know, like when they come home from school, they'll fix one, or I know sometimes they'll take them for their lunch for school if they don't want to stand in line at school. I think that's the biggest thing. The girls are always, you know, I need this for my lunch, I need that for my lunch. And I don't think it's really that they don't like the school lunches. I think it's the standing in line for lunch, you know. Oh, you guys, this is going to be really cute. Really, really cute. Now, I could have cut those straight because, look. Look. You guys, I am really thinking this is cute. Now, I have a little bit of stuff showing down here, so I'm just going to get my scissors, and I'm just going to cut a little bit off of this down here because it doesn't have to be fancy or anything, but we're just going to cut because it's kind of hanging over just a little bit. And let me make sure. Is that how we put it on there? Yes. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so where do I need to glue it? I need to glue along here, along the middle, right? Yes, ma'am. So I'm just going to use my stick fast again. Now, this is my inspiration. I'm going to have to get my other one out. Didn't have this in the background, so this is just something I'm doing. But I think it's going to be cute. Right, like that. Now I want to make sure I get it straight and not get that glue everywhere, so I'm going to just kind of center up the center there. Center up the center, just like that. I think that's perfect. Now I've kind of, I want to make sure that yeah, there's glue in all those spots. So I probably have to hold this for a second because, oh, and not let it be stuck to my finger. Actually, I'm going to lay this on top of it to kind of hold it down. But see what it's going to look like? Isn't that pretty? I think that looks cute. I like it. I like it. So I'm going to sit this, I'm going to move my iPad, and I'm going to sit this right here beside me, and we'll do the other one. I mean, why not? We got time. We got time. So you guys stay tuned today in take 5, because like I said, we're going to have, Mary's going to come on at 1. This is a little bit different of a day, but we're all doing kind of dupes, kind of things like that. Thank you, you guys. We're all doing just, you know, not even necessarily things like this where you see something and you make it, but we're doing, you know, it could be it could be anything. It could be, you know, a hack on, for example, Miss Jeannie Clifton right there. She makes her own Mod Podge, you know, so she could show us how she makes her own Mod Podge, you know. So things to make your life a little bit simpler and easier is what today is about. So I know Nicole, who's on later today, will have something absolutely cool, I'm sure. And Mary always has beautiful things. Actually, Mary has a poll on her page, you guys. So go check out the Painted Peach. And Miss Mary has put up a poll on a choice. You have two choices of something that you might want to see her do. I want to look at something real quick because I think I had the pie. I already had a pie on that one, so I'm not going to do the pie. Okay, we'll save that little piece for later. But she has a poll on there between two projects to help her decide which one she's wanting to do. She's probably going to kill me. She'll be like, I already figured it out. They already answered it, and now everybody's going to go over and check it out. But she did put that on there to see what you guys wanted to see her do. It's upside down, so right like that. But anyway, and I haven't seen what Jeannie's doing yet, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty. I was thinking I seen Nicole had a post of what she was doing. But then after I started thinking about it, Nicole, I don't think you do. I think I'm imagining that. But I don't know if you had said on your page or if I misinterpreted something. So I won't say that again. But I can't ever decide what I want to do. I had like 2 or 3 different things that I wanted to do today. And but I kept just coming back to the silly little windows. I was like, I've just got to do them. It's just that simple. Instead of sitting here thinking, oh, well, I want to do this and I want to do that. But I kept thinking about the windows. And I was like, I'm just going to make those because apparently I'm wanting to, or I wouldn't keep thinking about them, right? Is that right? Good morning, Katie. You haven't decided 100%? Well, you got a little while. You got a few minutes. I'm just kidding. What time are you on? Are you on at 7? My mind, I looked right before I came live on what time you and Jeannie were on, and I was thinking one of you's 7, one of you's 8, or one of you's 6 and one of you's 7. I can't remember. It's gone. It's gone. It's amazing, you guys. If you guys that don't go live, it is amazing the things that your brain forgets when you hit that live button. Common sense is one of them. One of the things you forget sometimes. I don't know what it is. You know, because I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, but sometimes words are hard. Sometimes we can't remember things we just read. You know, I looked at it right before it came on. I know Mary's on at 1. 7. And Jeannie thinks she has a plan. Jeannie's like me. She'll change her mind 16 times before it happens. And then right before she goes live, she'll change her mind again because that's what I do. We talk about that a lot. About how we, you know, we all talk, you know, we have this glorious plan. And then all of a sudden our glorious plan is not what we're doing. We end up doing something different. Now, if this glue doesn't work real good on this paper, the reason it's not sticking real well right off the bat, because this Stick Fast is a CA glue, which is a super glue. And I always use the medium to thick. I don't use the thin. It's because this is wet with Mod Podge or with decoupage glue. So, you know, glue doesn't like wet things. So I'm trying to hurry it, but it, you know, what I should do is let the glue dry and then put this on. But, you know, we can't wait that long. Who's got patience like that? Not me. And we say that we don't have patience because we're live, but even when you're up here working by yourself, you don't have patience. You don't have patience. So you do the same thing live or not live as far as hurrying stuff up. But I think this is really cute, you guys. I don't want to glue it to my table though. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of push that down. I'm going to have to cut a little bit off the top up there. Like that. but we'll get it. See, there's a little bit showing at the top. I'll just cut that off after this gets good and dry, like that. All right, so this one that had the weight on it, it's pretty much stuck now. Look at that. Adorable. Those will be so cute hanging somewhere. You know, just like a little accent piece. Now, how are we doing on time? It's 9 o'clock. I've been on for an hour, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for my hanger real quick here. Again, I'm going to jump up and grab my jute here, and I'm just going to do plain old jute. I'm not going to do anything super fancy or anything because I don't want it to take away from the papers. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't have my glue gun. My glue gun's not on, but we'll show you. Then when I get it done, I'll show you a picture. I'm going to put this on here like that, and then I'm just going to take a piece of paper or a piece of material and put on that to help hold that. This is not heavy, so it doesn't have to be long. You know, it doesn't have to be glued real hard. Okay, but yeah, the ones that I was copying off of, Robin, look at the price on those. Doom, doom, doom. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy moly. I don't know. Maybe they have gold lining in them. I'm not sure. But, yeah, see, I'll just take a couple pieces of this and I'll glue that on like that. So we'll have a hanger up here, but I need to use my hot glue, I think, for that. I don't know. You guys think this will work? Let's try it. Why not? Now, I always try to pay attention and put them in about the same spot on each side. I don't know if that's necessarily necessary. I don't know why this glue wouldn't work, but we're gonna try it. It's stuck to my arm. I'm gonna put that on there like that, and I'm just gonna put some out in here. I mean, if it doesn't work, it'll just come unglued and I'll just re-glue it. Not a big deal. But I'll probably have to hold that for a second. Yeah, that's not going to glue very well. Hot glue would be better, but my hot glue gun isn't on. But let's pretend. Let's play pretend time. But see, the jute will make it very cute. And we could put a little, I think on there they put some, yeah, they put raffia at the top. Now, I probably won't do raffia because raffia and I don't like each other very well. I can't, if I use raffia, then I throw the rest away. I can't keep raffia because I can't stand it all. That's not going to work, you guys. So I'm going to just cut this off right here. And I need to use hot glue. But I'll do it this afternoon and take my picture and show you guys. So we're just going to wipe that off for now, just so that I don't stick it to something. But here is what we've done. 2 cute little windows. But anyway, with raffia, usually if I do raffia, I use what I want to use and then I throw it away because I can't figure out how to store it and it not be all over the place. But here's what we've got. We made 2 cute little windows here. I used Decoupage Central rice papers. And those papers are available on the website. If you go to my link tree and you click on my link to Decoupage Central, I get a very small percentage so that I can buy more papers and things like that. It doesn't cost you any more, so I would greatly appreciate if you use my link. But here's this one. And there's this one. I think they're cute. And this was our inspiration right here. So the main thing that we did different, they used like furring strips. And also they used 2 at the top and 2 on the sides. I just did 1 so that we would have more room for our pictures. But you could do like 2. See, if you put 2, you'd put it back here. But if you did 2, it'd be like that. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to jump off here and go take a nap. And we have a softball game tonight. Yay, us. But you guys, make sure you join Take 5. Take 5 is a free group. If you're interested in our VIP group, I would love for you to get in contact with me, Jeannie or Mary, and we can get you all the information. We also have a 411 group where we are a business mentoring group, and we would love to work together on things like that. So, you guys, anything you need to know or want to know, just send me a message if you need to. And I appreciate all of you being here this morning. And I look forward to watching Mary and Jeannie later on this evening. So I'm hoping the Tuesdays go good. We may do this on Thursdays occasionally. It's just something fun we thought we would do, just to be a little different as far as an event type of thing. We're not one right after the other. We're getting you in the morning, afternoon, and then the evening. So you guys have a great rest of your day and even better tomorrow. Bye-bye.